ahead in the 2v2 against Neon and Mercer. It's going to be very important that they unlock Larssen, and we see similar to what Fnatic was able to do when Humanoid was on the rise, pushing out that mid lane, roaming towards bots. It can be very difficult for the Rise to be able to approach. Now Malrang, look at this pathing that we talked about, hovering around VTO, looking for a gank. Schlatter doing the same in bot.
VTO able to walk away, but the flash room prison from Larssen will lock VTO underneath the tower. He's able to escape, but Malrang still gets the kill. Will not fall as the bot lane dive continues. Comp falls, Mercer tanks the tower, so does Schlatan, and now Trimby is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Could back away from this one with his summoners to get that kill.
Certainly did. Comp needs to be careful here. 2v1, being locked down.
He's just going to get zapped and slowed, and there's nowhere to go for Comp. Neon needs one more auto. Mercer picks, helping.
Make it a little bit easier in terms of ganks. Oh, Malrang just hits 5. He missed the
Gonna jump
Q.
onto Mercer. Mercer flashed away, and as you say, Malrang put the Q behind the Lulu. And that Q is going to give you nothing. Meanwhile, Schlatten has been starting up this Drake, a Hex Tech on the menu for Misfits. And once again, Malrang takes a lot of time to try and get it.
Off the back of it, Schlatten got themselves the Drake. He's going to set himself the Crab. He's going to get an earlier base off.
I'm just looking to go in here. Polymorph does come out. Mercer, though, just ignited and can't get away from Trimby. Counter Ignite has been used. Neon, not yet. VTO, on the other hand, has been doing exactly the same things, just perhaps half a step behind, as we see Larssen going for one of these roams, gets the root, and there's nowhere for Neon to go. You can flash under your tower, but
Larssen and Shox were talking about on the analyst desk. It feels like that he was tracking Malrang and trying to keep control. It's Hirit now looking for a duel.
Yeah, Larssen was spotted here. Hirit's going to go in with the Hexagon Ultimatum, but here is Malrang, and Hirit's going to go back to the fountain. Malrang's on the chase here. Dragon's Rage kick was used. Shockwave flashed away from, and with the Super Mega Death Rocket coming in, it looks like Schlatten might want to invest a little bit more into this fight. Crescent Guard away. Mercer walking forward, hits him with a final auto. And that is enough for the kill. Larssen and Trimby will try and defend their tower in the mid lane.
Wow, okay. If you look at your minimap, you can see Larssen is nowhere in the vicinity. He's actually looking for a pick onto Hirit. Hirit very wisely recognized it. Malrang Trimby duo. It's so obnoxious as a mid laner to deal with it, but VTO doing a great job of soaking the pressure. He fell prey to it in the early game, but since
keep trading onto this. Schlatten might look for Larssen. Pushes him away with the wind becomes lightning, but the chase is on. There's the Rune Prison, Call of the Forge coming down as well. Crescent Guard knocked up, Comp dives into the middle of it, and even with the Super Mega Death Rocket to join the party, Larssen is able to Forge God already being down. Odoamne doesn't really have the same dive threat, and Comp, well, you've overstepped, you've got no flash, you're trying to trade back onto it. Neon dodges, Neon takes him out! That was
the tower. Neon can walk away saying 80 carry diff for sure.
Played that incredibly well, especially considering, you know, Wild Growth was down, Heal was down, well, he used the flash to try and get out of it, but didn't have to use it proactively. Hirit, though, with a lot of free time in this top lane, takes the second tower to TP. Hirit's going to join this party, where we, in terms of flashes, 80 carries don't have them, rest of the team do. Odoamne has the Call of the Forge God 2 as Hirit steps straight into Larssen. He's rooted, he's kicked, and he is demolished. In a second, Call of the Forge God comes out. Realm Warp behind now as they look for Neon. He's got to heal, he's got to Gale Force, he's going to try and get out of this one. Malrang pops the stopwatch immediately onto the Chompers, and the jungler is almost down, but Malrang able to survive. Tidal Wave coming out, Crescent Guard used as well. The Shockwave flashed away by Odoamne as Misfits now. All hail the retreat. They walk back towards the bottom lane, but Neon wants to step forward once again. Larssen so tanky. Comp now. Gale forcing forward. BTO takes out Malrang on the back line. Neon continues. Dragon of the game now secured by Misfits, and they fought that in a 4v5. Hirit was not there for the entire fight because he was back mulling his decisions in the fountain.
I feel like that it was a comedy of the team. The trap's beautifully placed. He has to use his stopwatch to buy time. Now they're forced to disengage. And look, Larssen can't do any damage because of the minion wave. Then Xin Zhao blocks so much of the damage with his ultimate, and then Misfits can just play this front-to-back comp. Rogue then feel like they can go. They want to make sure that they stay grouped. Hang on, what am I talking about? Rogue, Rogue, if they can, they want to try and force VTO to try and catch someone off in a side lane. The more that they can...
We'll see what Odoamne can do in this fight, because the Call of the Forge God could be make or break here for Rogue. Schlatten stepping forward, the Cullen coming out, Neon able to dodge away from it. Schlatten, though, takes about half his health bar, and now is separated from the team. Call of the Forge God only onto Mercer, he's still got the Wild Growth. Malrang dives into the pit. Rogue now on the back foot, Misfits stepping forward, and once again, Misfits will be the team to begin to retreat.
But look at how hard it is for Comp and Larssen to actually approach this Comp. That ball is just so threatening, and it's something that Rogue have to play around. Schlatten, though, gets lower.
Tidal Wave, Schlatten needs the Crescent Guard, gets the Wild Growth. Dragon reset, Schlatten forced away. Neon low on mana, that means he's not going to be able to get so many rockets off in this fight, but Schlatten can still look for the engage. Malrang on it, the Shockwave hits onto 2, but the blue team will secure it. It's Rogue who take the Dragon. Neon's going to start popping off though, and you can see the healing coming up. Oh, not quite the Penta there. Set up in a good position here. has the Hextech ultimatum. If Comp oversteps, there's the zap. Here it might just go for this immediately. Flashes forward, Comp locked up, but here it now on the backline. Pops a stopwatch, and Misfits can't get close enough to do anything, but still Comp dies. That was basically a 1v1.
To get control over these waves, Malrang is looking for a
Neon doesn't have flash.
flank. As you rightly said, this could be big for Malrang.
But Zlatan's looking for the flank as well. Both junglers in good position. Will Larssen die before Malrang can get there? Malrang's on his way. Larssen with a stopwatch is still shut down, and Malrang too late to the party, my friend. The drinks are gone, the appetizers have been served, and you are too late to join this Barney. Odo Omne forced away from the tower. Malrang once again trying to come in. The bellows breath from Odo stops him from being knocked up, and he will be able to escape back to his base.
And just like that, Misfits wipe Rogue off the map.
3,000 gold ahead. Baron in their pocket, Dragon up soon as well.
With all the pressure that was thrown towards him, now we'll see another fight.
Here it isn't here, here it isn't here. It does have the Hexagon ultimatum, but the Realm Warp onto the backline. Neon just cannot move. He is not allowed to play League of Legends, and what Here it can do in the backline is not much at all. 2 kills over to Rogue as they look to fight back.
Oh my word, a classic cast a curse just as we start to sing the praises of Misfits as they're setting up for the final Drake. Rogue find themselves another fight, but Misfits have not given up yet.
Rogue missed, Larssen missed the overload there. VTO still has the shockwave. Schlatten rooted. Larssen on the chase. Shield. Crescent Guard gets them away. There's the shockwave, but they don't have the damage. Just can't quite peel.
Odo Omne finding that pick onto Neon. You highlighted it, Medic. Neon just could not move.
No way, no way!
Neon!
Tier 2, and I've heard from our producers that we have a bit of fan interaction coming up because we want to know who you think is going to win this game. You can vote on Discord. Misfits or Rogue win. They're going to siege in here. It's 50-50 right now, apparently, but I'm not sure votes have actually started coming in yet. But, I mean, it could be 50-50. Looking at this game, Misfits
gone for Comp, Trimby, and Odo Omne. All of the tools to start a fight have disappeared for Misfits, and VTO still has everything. Keep your eyes on this Orianna as Rogue approach the Baron.
Comp steps in, so does Neon. Flash forward by Schlatten, he knocks Malrang back. Secured, VTO takes the Baron. Malrang has to flash away, and now Neon starting to get a little excited, starting to get a little frisky, but you can't step in to the fog of war as the Realm Warp gets Rise and Rogue away. Will they just start up this Dragon straight away? There's no vision control down towards this bottom side for Misfits, but they continue to advance into the fog of war, into the darkness,
into
Rogue. Malrang trying to burst it down, does have the smite, but here it dives onto the backline. Neon trying to get away from Odo Omne. The Dragon down to 300. Larssen hit with a shockwave. He will kill off Mercer, but he pops a stopwatch just before he goes down. The Dragon no longer the target for Misfits. They're hungry for blood, and Rogue are providing it. 2 more for Neon. A third goes over to Hirit, and Neon on the chase wants to make it lucky number 3. Misfits clean up the fight.
It is an ace for Misfits as they dance around the Baron beautifully. They chase Rogue into the river, and they will add another loss onto Rogue's scoreboard. Misfits get ever closer to the top of the table, and the LEC continues to get spicier as we are looking to end the first week 5.
We are looking to end the first week 5, the only week 5. Yes. Misfits, what a performance by them. They held Rogue at bay in the early game, and then scaling and scaling and scaling, they made like a crocodile and scaled all the way to the win.
In a minute.
They're still scaling, Benny. Gotta pad those CS numbers.
Great game from Misfits. Really, really well played from start to finish.